Let's talk about that Danhausen. Love that Danhausen. So Danhausen has somehow worked his way into the mainstream. Like this guy, he's all over ESPN. He's all over Twitter. He's gone mainstream. And what has gone mainstream for him is he has become basically the honorary mascot, if you will, for the New York Knicks, who are currently in the NBA playoffs. Now, this all started when Danhausen, he made an appearance back to promote WrestleMania 42 and back and forth with Stephen A. Smith. He said that Stephen A. Smith was very rude and he ended up cursing the Knicks. So, our curse to the Knicks. And when he cursed the Knicks, they would go on to lose their next. So they were up one in the series against the Atlanta Hawks. They would go on to lose the next two games. So now they got cursed. Now they're down 2-1 to the Knicks. I'm sorry, to the Hawks, about to get sent home for the playoffs. So that's where it all started. So again, Danhausen, he cursed the Knicks. The Hawks would go on to win the next two games. So then we have a fan who was so, I don't know, say fans are very superstitious. We have a random fan who would then go on to pay for a cameo from Danhausen. And in the cameo request, he paid to uncurse the Knicks. And in a cameo that was human monies, as Danhausen has always requested. So he did go ahead and oblige, and he uncursed the Knicks. The Knicks then would go on to not only win the next game, I think so. They win the next game. They came back from 21 points down at the half or something like that. And that ties the series. And then they go on to win the next two games, eliminating the Hawks. They won the final game of that series. They won it by 51 points, which is like the biggest playoff victories ever. They would go on to the next series against the.
Who do they think they are? Kobe Bryant?
Something like that. So they go on to the next series. The next series is against the 76ers. And not the Brooms. They sweep the Sixers. So that's the next part of it. Danhausen, because now this is catching on. Of course, Danhausen is taking credit for all this. So Danhausen now is back on ESPN. And they're talking to him about the upcoming now game, the Cavaliers, Cleveland, which is the series they're in now, versus the Knicks. And for the Knicks, if they win this series, they'll go to the finals for the first time since like the 80s or something like that, like in a long time. So Danhausen, he was on ESPN and he cursed the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers in the next game against the Knicks would go on to blow a 22-point lead. What's worse is they blew a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter. So they were up 22 with like minutes to go in the game.
God damn.
Lost that game and lost the game.
They deserved it then. Shit.
Yes. And then the next game, and then as of this recording, it was game 3, and the Knicks won that game too. So essentially,
So it's looking good for the Knicks.
Yes. So they're one game away from the finals. And essentially, since Danhausen uncursed the Knicks, they have won 10 straight games in the playoffs. Now, I don't know if this leads to. I do have questions like, they lose a game, is that the curse? Like, is curse over if they lose a game, or they can lose only if they don't lose a series? Is that the curse? But yeah, since the curse thing, they haven't even lost the game, so we don't even know.
And Danhausen is capitalizing on it.
Yes, Danhausen has sure to take credit every step of the way, which leads us to tonight, because he has taken so much credit that WWE has gone ahead and launched new Danhausen merch. And the Danhausen merch is in collab with the Knicks, and it says, "You are cursed." Or, I'm sorry, "You are uncursed," with the Knicks logo on it. And it's in orange and blue Knicks colors. Available on WWE Shop. By the way, we do have a link And no, that's not why. I just want to bring this up. But we do have a link to the shop. So if you are going to go buy this shirt, you can click on the link in the description next to the like button, and it will take you to the offer there. And you might get some kind of discount. It's kind of a crapshoot on that happens when you click on it. But yes, there might be a discount there for you. But yeah, it's a crazy thing that Danhausen just so happens to, curse the Knicks. They lose a game. And again, he's just kind of this perfectly. But he curses them, they lose a game. He uncurses them, and then they haven't lost since.
Well, I guess good for the Knicks. Who's in the finals? Or who's the other? Who's
Well,
the Western Conference?
unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be, uh, which is who won the title last year. But that actually might be a better. It might be better for them because the other team that's in the conference championship is the Spurs, and they have a 7'4" alien named Victor Wembanyama, who, uh, by all account, looks like he's gonna be the next face of the league for the next however he wants it to be.
I thought that was Zion Williams or whatever.
No, he's fat. This is the guy, Victor Wembanyama. He's a 7'4" alien. So 7'4", and he shoots threes like Steph Curry, and he plays defense like Dikembe Mutombo. So
Where did he come from?
France.